All right, guys. Well, good morning. It's a chilly one today. It's Friday. Happy Friday. My point in doing this is I got some complaints on the last one that it was hard to see. So it is, right at 5 a.m. if you could see that. But we got the spotlight out now. So let's just get to work. Let's just get to work. All right. All right, so there is 2 bushes trimmed. I'll get the GoPro light set up and we'll talk. All right, so when I say rake them, this is what I'm talking about. This stuff here, it looks stupid. It looks ugly. Some of them, look at this guy. There's like a whole branch up there. Look, just running your hand across the top, that's what we get. So what we do is we go over here and we grab our little rake. I really like this smaller one. I don't know if it's the size of the rake or the handle. It's got a longer handle than anything else. So I really like it. And I use it probably more than any other rake, to be honest. So what you do is you just, look at that. Bam, there's a bunch there. Bunch there. And anybody that should be doing this already knows to do this, you know. So you just kind of rake them. And the problem comes not necessarily today, but maybe tomorrow. And when these limbs that we trimmed, when they start to wilt, because they're not attached to the bush anymore, they look stupid. They look dead. They look dumb. We got a couple there that we raked up that we need to. So see, we see a couple there. Now our trim's not even. So we'll come back here and grab the trimmer again. It just kind of helps us to get them nice and just looking good, just generally looking good. Kind of work your way around it. Watch where you step. This is rattlesnake country, and it is dark out, if you haven't told already. So now what we'll do, put Mr. Rake right there, pick you guys up. And it's so much better. Oh, there we go. It just ends up looking so much better. So these 2 are done. Oh, it looks like I missed a little guy right here. Yeah, a little straggler there that I'll cut. So these guys are done. I'll get this raked up and put in the bag. I think we have more, and I know you guys can't see anything right now. It's just, You know what? Let me bring a light with me so we can at least see what we're talking about. This light on the GoPro does not do anything for us right now. There we go. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to turn that one off. So we've got a couple rosemary here to trim. Oh, that one looks like it's dying. We'll see what we can do there, but we might be yanking that one. And then I think we have one or two more up here. Maybe? Do I see? Oh, yeah, I think I do see. Yeah, we got a couple big ones right here. So these guys, we will, I can't tell if this is one bush, two, or might be three. So we'll get these trimmed, and then we're basically starting the job over. After that, I worked my way all the way around the property, but all right, we'll get back here and get these cleaned up. Got the handy dandy Cobalt bag for this job. I bought this last week, guys. I love it. I really do. It's so much nicer than those other green ones I've been using. It's just it's just nicer. It's, you know, it's got this spring on it. That's wonderful. And the little clips that hold it closed, so it's easy to store. Just got all around good stuff to say about it. Will it hold up the test of time? Well, as they say, time will tell, I guess. For right now, it's doing good, though. Oh, you know what? We need to get this cleared away. We need to get those guys real quick. That's right, I forgot about that. All right. Now we can start cleaning up. So yesterday, I drove a lot of miles. We went and dropped our oldest daughter, which I don't think you've ever seen in any of the videos. Generally speaking, my kids just aren't in the videos for obvious reasons. But went and dropped her off at college. So that was it was interesting. You know, it's kind of a bittersweet thing. You hate to see them go, but then at the same time, you're just so proud of them for, you know, what they've accomplished. And I never went. I never even finished high school. But now this is going to be my second kid to go to college. My first one decided it just wasn't the direction they wanted to go, and so didn't end up staying there. Went for a little bit and then decided not to stay there. Now he's actually he went to work for a major retailer. He's been doing really good there, just working his way up through the ranks, and now is on the list. He should be starting the Department of Corrections Academy in very short order. And he's decided he wants to be a corrections officer. So that's amazing, wonderful. And of course the other one is too young to know what they want to do yet. At least I think. Communications cable here of some sort. Oh, I don't know. That's just a solid. Wow. All right. I don't know what that is. Not my business, though. Now, granted, this rake is not necessarily good for picking stuff up. bigger rake is much nicer for that, but I mean, it does the job. And basically all we're doing is throwing it in here just to transport it right over by you guys to the truck there and dump it in the can. I don't like leaning my stuff up against these trees. Last time I did that, I got just covered in ants. Good Lord. It's another thing I like about this Cobalt bag is, you know, you can't really fill it up too full to be too heavy to lift. I mean, it gets heavy. I think it's like a 40 gallon, but easy to pick up. You can carry more in it than you can carry in your arms, and it's easy to just take to the truck and dump in the can. Whereas usually this can's kind of a pain in the butt because it's a metal can, but it can get too heavy. Oh wow, one of these bush things have thorns all over it. Gotta watch out for that. That didn't feel great. I don't think I have my leather gloves here today either. I'm missing a lot of stuff out of my truck, and well, I wouldn't say missing, just missing from work today, because to move the child off to college yesterday, I had the truck all unloaded. Took everything, every single tool out of the truck. Well, except the stuff in the toolbox in the bed. And just so we could fit there, all her stuff, you know, that was taken to college. You're gonna be there for a couple of years, so. And we're actually going back day after tomorrow because she forgot a few things. And there's actually a state park about an hour away from the college that we haven't been to in years that we thought would be really neat. So we told her we'd load her stuff up and bring it this weekend, and we'd pick her up and a friend and take them up to the park for the day. So that's the plan. One of my microphone guys hanging here. Don't want to lose that. All right, so those are cleaned up. And we just got these other couple of bushes, and we might mow the lawn today. I have to walk over there and take a look, but we'll see where we end up. All right. Gotta get the truck unloaded now. It's gonna be fun, right? It's not really too bad, but gonna need this truck this weekend, so everything unloaded from it. Still gotta mow the lawn. I started, but I haven't finished yet. This is empty. Get it refilled before the next work season. This guy over here. It's getting warm today, but it's not too bad. 82 maybe? I thought they said it was going to be in the 70s all day. I'll get this unloaded, and then I think I'm going to work in the shop a little bit. May as well while the weather's nice.
All right, we're back. I'm going to be honest, some of the mess I have up here, I just put up here some of my camera stuff. Oh my goodness, wait. Oh, it's already loose, that's why. So yeah, it's just a good day because this is a steel building. So it's not the funnest thing to mess with in the summertime, and we're in summer right now. It's August 23rd. But it's such a nice day today. It's only 83 degrees outside. Good Lord. So that's part of the problem. Being only 83 degrees is not too hot in here. Let's see if I could see the temperature in here. It's all the way against that other wall and I can't get to it. Looks like 90, which is not so bad. Usually it's like between 120 and 140 when I'm working in here. That's not fun. So yeah, not too shabby. I got the truck all unloaded for the weekend. So here's an issue with my shop. As most of you know, it's always a mess. We're always talking about it. And it's even more of a mess now because I had like a whole shop in my truck and trailer and everything. And I put most of it in here. All my batteries, my tool bags down there, my plumbing stuff, all my tools, basically the ones that don't go in the truck box, come in here. And I'm slowing down in life a little bit, you know, in that I'm only doing work. I'm planning all of my work now. So I usually keep the battery powered air compressor. Oh, it still has 120 PSI in it. I usually keep this in my truck. I'm not anymore. I'm only keeping things in there. Basically, I'm going to be loading it up and unloading it every day. And come on. One of the reasons I'm going to be doing that is because with the child off at college, it's not that it's like an hour and a half drive to get to the college, so it's not bad, but we miss our kids. What can I say? So we're going to be making trips. So not only that, but I mean, just me, I'm going to be making a lot more road trips. Hopefully, that was that entire head just falling just now. Yeah, so I'm going to be making a lot more road trips, hopefully, starting this weekend. A lot more hikes and, I don't know, maybe some fishing trips in there. We'll figure it out. But for now, I'm just kind of muttering around in here, really. I'm not dead set on accomplishing a lot right now because, well, like I was just saying, the weekend's about to start. And so, yeah, I'm just wasting a little bit of time. Just making a little bit of space up here. I don't know why I keep some of this stuff around. Some of it is projects I've started that I've just never, like this guy. I've got a Y that's leaking, so I bought a new one. There it sits. Oh, here's my power saw file. This is probably garbage. Where's my garbage? I don't have any garbage in here. It could stay right there then. So I've got to find a spot to put all this stuff. And I have no idea how. So let me flip the camera around here. I mean, some of it's just stupid proof. It's easy to figure out like this. Did my mic flip over? Yes, indeed it did. Like this pole saw here, it has a home. I just didn't put it in its home. So I can do that now. Its home is up above these trimmers, or right behind them. That's the problem. So I've got another, I can actually slide that guy over. I've got another trimmer hanger here. I use the Craftsman. As you can see, I don't know, guys. I got a love-hate relationship with Craftsman. Some of their stuff I love, some of their stuff I hate. This particular system here is actually pretty nice, so I've got no issues with this particular system. As long as it continues standing, I guess. So we could put this guy, or can we? Is that going to leak fuel? That's going to leak fuel, isn't it? There's a lot of weight on that already, but at least that gets that 4-stroke Craftsman trimmer off the ground. rest of the stuff I just need to start finding a spot for, but you guys don't want to watch that, so I'm gonna get a little bit tidied up in here, and then I'll probably go see what I can find to do outside. I went down and got one of these little guys, just one of these little bit organizers here. There you go, see? And the main reason why is because the one I use for work is right here. And it's nice that it has all the drill bits and you know, it's got everything in it, but sometimes when I'm working in confined areas, finding a place to put this thing, come on, open, stupid, just, it turns into being a pain in the rear. So I've been looking at these for a little while now. I got one of these guys. It'll fit right in my tool bags real nicely. It'll work. I've got two of these actually that I use. I use this little pistol grip one, which is pretty neat. And then I've got, where is it? I probably use this one more. But yeah, so that's going to be nice. And now I don't have to grab that big one every time I need a screwdriver or something. I can just carry this. In fact, I can probably keep this big one in the shop here for now. Don't even need reason to even have it in the truck anymore. Well, I guess it does have the drill bits, and I'm going to need those, so I will keep it in the truck. Alright, that job is done. I think I'm going to go in now and I think I've got to do a little bit of invoicing, a little computer work, transferring some files over to the computer. And then go watch some TV. Yep, I'm happy with it for now. Alright. We will see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, everybody. Well, today it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon now. Where did my other... I'm not sure where my other knee pad went. I guess I'll just leave this one in here for now. We drove down to the valley and picked up a bunch of stuff for our daughter's dorm room, which we're going to drive up to the school tomorrow and deliver. I left all my tools outside, all my work tools. Well, not all of them. I left my bag and my little roll around. Here, I'll show you. Well, you guys can see it. My little roll around guy right there. That's my Craftsman. What's it called? Like a trade stack. I left that stuff outside yesterday, and it got wet, but it seals up pretty good actually. It's got a rubber seal around it, and I've actually driven in winter with this thing in the back of my truck and not really got anything wet inside. But nonetheless, I still felt dumb leaving it there, so I need to find a place in here to put it, and I think I just saw a spot actually. Or, I mean, no matter where I put anything in here, I have to move something to put something there. I got to work this out at some point in time. On this channel, we're going to be building a new shop. I mean, we've talked about it, putting one right on the outside over here. But the thing is I don't want two buildings. So if I build a new one, oh, here's my other knee pad. It's right there. If I build a new one, this one is definitely going and get tore down. So I need to go buy. I got a small bulldozer. It's at my parents' house right now. I don't have any way to haul it, so it's over there. But what I need to do is get that over here and use it to knock this building down at some point in time. That'll be kind of fun anyway, won't it? All right. Oof. Good Lord, that bag is heavy. I got to move all this stuff, then put that trade stack over in that corner, and then put a bunch of this stuff back over there. It's a double-edged sword, it really is. I don't know why I'm saving a couple little 3-foot 2x4s, but I am. Ouch. What did I cut myself on? Oh, I'm bleeding pretty good too. Look at that. I cut myself on this bag somewhere. What in the world? I'm gonna go clean that up. I'm dripping. All right, we'll go clean that up. We'll be right back. All right, we're back from our little intermission. That was weird because when I put this bag up here, I felt, when I put my hand under it, I felt my finger hit something, and it hurt a little bit, but I just kept going. And something went under my nail and sliced my finger under there, and I didn't realize it until I saw it was dripping. But yeah, okay, so I went in, washed up. It's like just a little, I don't know what it is, but it's fine. So we will continue. One of these days I gotta fix this old McCulloch, the pull starters acting up on me. I lost all the bolts out of it, and I finished the job up because it was running. When I ran out of gas, that's when I stopped the job because my pull starter was broke. I had no way to restart the saw when I ran out of gas. So I went to the hardware store, got some new bolts, put the pull starter back on, and it didn't work right after that. So I got to tear it apart. The dogs in there aren't coming out or something. I don't know. I got to figure it out. But that is a problem for another day. Today's problem is going to be getting this trade stack over here so it's out of the way. It's actually going in a terrible spot because the spot where it's going is right where the generator is, but we don't need that right now. So when the time comes that we think we might need a generator, we'll be moving this thing again. At least this gives me a little bit of working space. What in the world was that? So I'm definitely going to end this video after I've done what I'm doing today, because tomorrow we are going up to Big Tree State Park, and I kind of want to start a new one there because there's going to be a lot to share. So this one's definitely ending today. A new one will start tomorrow, and then we'll go from there. Just need to get a lot of this shop cleaned up, so I think I'm going to do that again. You guys don't want to watch this. I'll get that done and we'll be back. All right, so I started cleaning it up, and I actually made it pretty far. And then I made this workbench a mess again because I got to thinking, I bought all this woodworking stuff, the table saw, the router table, the miter saw, all this stuff, a few years back. And I bought it with the intention to do some woodworking, and then I don't know, life happened. I've used the chop saw. The router table and the table saw, though, I only used them, they're brand new. I used them when I first got them just to kind of get a feel for how they worked and everything. So I got to thinking about it, and I remembered my daughter, she's into this like astrology stuff, and she's got this deck of tarot cards that she really loves. And I made a box. I just used fence boards, and like this, you sand them down, fence boards could look nice. But I made a box to hold receipts on my desk, and she wanted me to make one with a lid for her cards. So I'm gonna do that, but it's so frustrating because I have this portable like workbench. So right now you could see this is the router table right here that's sitting on top of the table saw. The miter saw is over there buried. It would take me an hour to be able to cut anything with that. But I got a portable workbench that I can like take this and put it on over, but that and my sawhorses, they're all out on a job site right now. So I can't do anything about that. But I think what I'm gonna do, first of all, I'm gonna put this piece of plastic back on before I lose it, because God knows I'm terrible at losing stuff. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna carve this box out of solid redwood. I got a big old round out back from a redwood tree that used to be next door to us, and I think I'll use that, cut it. I don't know, it's going to be like yay by yay or something, and I think I'm going to carve it out of a solid piece of redwood, and then I can go and make a lid for it. However, I don't know yet. However, I need to, but I don't even know if this stuff works anymore. It's been sitting here for so long, but that's the plan. I got it good enough so we can actually walk around in here now. I got the blade sharpened on the Ego Select Cut mower. What was it? There was something with this mower that I wanted to talk to you guys about while I was doing this job. And I don't remember what it was, but anyway, we'll figure that out later. Let me get this back over. So yeah, other than that, it's kind of coming along. I finally turned. I don't have the air conditioner running, but I've got the fan on the air conditioner running. You know what? Maybe I ought to dig that miter saw out so it's ready to use. Yeah, I think I'm going to work on that right now. I basically it's just going to mean taking everything here: bucket, creeper, bucket, weed eater, mower, backpack blower, bandsaw, jump starter, tamper, tool bags, moving it all out, moving the saw out, and moving this all back. I think I'm going to work on that right now. I got some time. It's only 3 o'clock in the afternoon, Yeah, I'm gonna do that right now. Put on some music and get it done. All right, well, I got the chop saw out, and I don't have any walking space in here again now. So, but anyway, I'm pretty much done for the day. We got to start getting loaded up for tomorrow, because going to visit the girl in college, take her up for a picnic at Big Trees, and this is obviously all going to be here for me to deal with another day. But anyway, guys, I am going to end this video now, and we'll pick it back up tomorrow, I guess. I really like going down this old road here, especially when I have all this extra time like I do today. This is like prime mountain lion territory. I've never ever seen one out here, but I've talked to people that have seen them out here quite often. But it's just kind of, it's like an old abandoned county road. I heard the city's trying to acquire all this area from the county, so I don't know how that works, but that's just what I've been told. But yeah, I like to just drive down here and see what I see. Unfortunately, being an old abandoned county road, it's not maintained, so it's bumpy, and people dump trash on it quite often. I've taken a load or two out of here myself to the dump, so there's some really neat trails off there to the right. But gosh, it'd be great to catch someone dumping out here. It just upsets me when I see the dump. It's not expensive. It's like $20 for a truck load. Come on. But anyway, I just figured I got all this extra time, so I head out this way. It's Friday. Let's see, I was off work yesterday doing the whole college move-in thing. Every other day this week, I've kind of wanted to come out here. I've driven past the road, but I've just been so busy. I just don't feel like I have time to do a slow little cruise down an old beat-up road. All right. Time to get to work. Alright, stopped by and visited the parents for a little bit. We'll get this last job done, and then we'll, well, no, I got this one and I got one more, but they're easy jobs. So we'll get these done, and then we'll get home for the weekend, I guess. And we'll go from there.